Hello, lovelies. Welcome to today's lesson. Before we start today's lesson properly, please get your equipment ready while I wait. Okay, please try today's learning objective to know the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases. So please write the date first, underline it, then write the learning objective as well, underline it as well. Okay, today's learning objective, like I said before, is to know the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases. Please answer the retrieval task questions. You have 5 minutes to complete these questions, but once you finish, please unpause the video so that we can go through the answers together. Please pause the video now. Thank you. Okay. Get your green pen ready so we can go through the answers together. Green pen shows progress. Okay, amazing. Well done. Question 1. Define diffusion. Question 2. Draw an animal cell in your book. Label all its key features. Question 3. What word do we use to describe a group of similar cells working together? Question 4. What term do we use to describe the movement of particles against a concentration gradient? Okay, so what's diffusion? Diffusion is the movement of particles from a high concentration to a low concentration down a concentration gradient. Give yourself a lovely take if you wrote that. Well done. Okay, draw an animal cell in your book. Label all of its key features. So this is an animal cell, and you should have the nucleus, the cell membrane, the mitochondria, and the cytoplasm. Some of you would also add the ribosome. That's excellent. Amazing. Question 3. What word do we use to describe a group of similar cells working together? And is tissue. So give yourself some lovely ticks as well if you answer this and this correctly. Okay, so what term do we use to describe the movement of particles against a concentration gradient? Amazing. Active transport. Well done. Okay, give yourself a score out of 9. Okay, amazing, excellent. All right, at the end of today's lesson, we should be able to define the term, define the keyword disease. I can describe the relationship between health and disease. I can explain the difference between a communicable and a non-communicable disease and state examples of each. Excellent. Okay, to start with, what are the 4 types of microbes? Amazing. Okay, we have the bacteria, bacterium for one cell, and bacteria when it's more than one. Then we have the virus. We also have the fungi, fungus for one, fungi for when it's more than one. Then we have the protozoa. Okay, amazing. So these are the 4 types of microbes that we have. Excellent. Okay, please pause the video to watch this YouTube video. Once you finish watching it, unpause the video. So while watching the video, please write down one good thing you've seen in the video and write down one bad thing you've seen in the video, and write down interesting points, something that you think is interesting that you see. Okay, so pause the video now. Thank you. Okay, excellent. You would have seen how bacteria and fungi multiply and they can grow in different habitats. So it's essential you wash your hands every time to make sure you maintain a good hygiene level to keep these bacteria and fungi away from infecting you. Yeah, not all bacteria are harmful. Some are actually useful, but to keep them away, it's better. So maintain a good hygiene level. Okay, excellent. Well done, you. So that will bring us to the term disease. What do we mean by disease? So a disease is a condition that is caused by any part of the body not functioning properly. So if someone is in good health, what does this mean? If someone is in good health, what does it mean? Excellent. It means that the person is in good health. So a person is in good health if they do not have any type of disease. So if a person does not have any type of disease, we say the person is in what? Good health. Excellent. Okay, so in your books, please write down the letters of the alphabet. That's A to Z, and please, for each of the letters, write down the name of a disease you have heard of or may have heard before. So write down the name of diseases you've heard of or the ones you've had before. Thank you. You have 3 minutes to do this. So pause the video now to write the diseases. Thank you. Okay, excellent. I'm sure you would have listed a number of diseases. I'm sure most people, the first disease they will write will be COVID-19. That's excellent, excellent. That's amazing. We should also know that mental health is a kind of disease. That's example, depression. It's a kind of disease as well. So I'm sure you'd have included it. Then we have the common cold, we have cancer, we have diabetes, so many kinds of diseases you would have listed. Excellent, amazing. Well done, everyone. Okay, so the diseases you've listed, what's the difference between these two from the disease? I'm sure most of you would have listed some of these. So what's the difference between these two boxes? We have the outlet food, the influenza, the tuberculosis, the chickenpox, the chlamydia, the malaria. And in this box, we have diabetes, cardiovascular disease, depression, asthma, anemia, and cirrhosis. Cirrhosis, sorry. Okay, excellent. The outlet food, the influenza, they are called the communicable diseases, while the diabetes and others are called non-communicable diseases. Do we know the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases? What are the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases? So can you please write down a definition for communicable and non-communicable diseases? Excellent. So communicable diseases are diseases that can be spread between organisms. So these are diseases that are caused by microorganisms. Example, bacteria, fungi, viruses, protozoa. These are organisms that cause diseases, and we call them pathogens. Those microorganisms that cause diseases, we call them the pathogens. Then we have non-communicable disease. These are diseases that cannot be spread between organisms. There are many different types or causes of non-communicable diseases. Can you please name some of these causes of non-communicable diseases? Excellent, amazing. Some of these causes of non-communicable diseases include lack of exercise, bad eating habits, not eating balanced diet, bad lifestyle, example, excessive drinking, smoking, all those can cause communicable diseases. So it's always good to eat properly. It's not about the amount spent to make the food, it's about eating the balanced diet. It's about eating the required food nutrients. Thank you, and take out time to do exercise in a day. Excellent, well done. Okay, place in your book or mini whiteboard, whichever you've got, can you please answer this question? What caused the disease? Can you guess the name of the disease? So we'll trade this scenario, after which you would answer these diseases or these questions, sorry. So we have 3 minutes to complete this task. Please pause the video now to complete the task. Thank you. Okay, excellent. So what caused the disease? So the disease was caused by a virus, the influenza virus. And the second question is, can you guess the name of the disease? Of course, the name of the disease is a cold. He had a cold, a flu, that's influenza. So he had a flu. Okay, excellent. Well done, excellent. Okay, next scenario then. On your mini whiteboard as well, can you please read through this and answer the question, what caused the disease? Can you guess the name of the disease? You have 3 minutes as well. Thank you. Okay, amazing. So what caused the disease? Actually, what caused the disease is a protozoa. So a protozoa is a pathogen carried by mosquito. Mosquito is the vector. Vectors are organisms that carry disease-causing organisms from one organism to another. So vectors are disease-carrying organisms. So they carry organisms that cause particular diseases. So we call them vectors. Example is mosquito. So the mosquito carries a protozoa, Plasmodium, that causes malaria. So what caused the disease was what? A protozoa, Plasmodium, which was carried by the vector mosquito. Can you guess the name of the disease? Of course, the disease is malaria. And malaria is a communicable disease because the organism that causes malaria, Plasmodium, can be passed from one person to the other. So we say is what? A communicable disease. Excellent, amazing. Okay, amazing. Next scenario, can you please pause the video, use another 3 minutes to read through and answer the question, what caused the disease? Can you guess the name of the disease? Thank you. Okay, thank you for your effort and engagement. It's excellent, actually. Please continue with the next video for the answers and continuation. Thank you very much.